TV. Hey everybody, it's your guest reviewer JB here for Katzin TV. Today we're going to be taking a look at an album by The Comet is Coming, Hyperdimensional Expansion Beam. Before we get started on that, I want to ask you to please subscribe to this channel for more cultural content coming out regularly. And please consider underwriting the efforts. There are links to Patreon and Ko-Fi below. And if you like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up and share it out. That's the whole idea. Going right into it. The Comet is Coming, Hyperdimensional Expansion Beam. Man, The Comet is Coming. Where do I start with this band? We actually saw this band just about a month ago, something like that. Maybe we have some footage of that and we can insert that here. But The Comet is Coming is a trio of Danalogue on a number of different kinds of keyboards and synthesizers and programmings. Actually, let's take a look. We can see a list for all the gearheads out there. Take a look at this list of equipment that he plays. And Betamax on drums and drum programming and so forth. And Shabaka on saxophone and shakuhachi. Shabaka, of course, the incredible, the amazing, the one and only Shabaka Hutchings. Shabaka Hutchings, British saxophonist and composer, known not only for his work with this band, The Comet is Coming, but widely acclaimed for his band, The Sons of Comet, or Shabaka and the Ancestors. I mean, this guy is just, wow. This is one of these figures who is pushing the music forward. You know, we'll call it jazz. We'll call it whatever. We'll just call it whatever. Just pushing music forward. Shabaka has done, time in the bands of the Sunra Orchestra. He's played with Mulutu Ostatke, of course, the fantastic, amazing Ethiopian jazz musician. But right here, what we have is this trio, this kind of, very mobile unit that goes all over the place with this very distinctive sound. How would I describe the sound of The Comet is Coming? It's kind of coming sort of from a, electronic dance music, or coming from techno, if you want to use that kind of term. But it's going in a very unique direction. It's got, remember some of the stuff that Square Pusher was doing at one point, where it's kind of fusing the kind of drum and bass thing and the kind of jazz harmony and that sort of thing. We've got that, but taken much, much further. Shabaka is playing his saxophone with this band, and a lot of the time he's playing in this very kind of percussive, kind of staccato style that just like, it's like hand in glove, the way that this style that he's perfected just fits with this music. And it's just, good golly, I'm telling you, I don't even know where to start. I'm at a loss for words, you know what I mean? But I can't be at a loss for words because we got a whole video to do. Anyways, diving right into this. What we have here is Hyperdimensional Expansion Beam. This is the new album by The Comet is Coming. And, I heard a couple albums before and I just picked up a couple of the earlier ones, but this is the one where it's like, the band is just firing on all cylinders, man. I'm telling you, this is where all the stuff that they've been kind of moving towards and perfecting, it's just like, this is it. It's just, the whole thing is a nice, varied program. It starts off like very strong. The first couple numbers, it's just like in your face. It's just like right there. And it's like, oh my goodness. But, we do vary it up a little bit. We have a couple more ballady-ish numbers. I mean, that's kind of a weird term to use because the energy level doesn't really dip on this thing. We get some slower numbers and we have him playing in a more of a flowing kind of style over the top of it. But most of this is like very kind of, upbeat and just like energetic music, energy music. Isn't that what they used to call free jazz back in the 60s? And there's a connection there because if we look at the spine on this, all of the record collecting crate diggers out there will recognize the orange spine from Impulse Records. This is actually on Impulse. The past couple of releases have been on Impulse. And like the Impulse records of the 60s that kind of featured all that free jazz stuff, you know what I'm saying? This is something where it's like, well, the open-minded, music aficionado is gonna kind of love this stuff. It's like, oh, this is something new, and it draws on the stuff that was before, but it's like not everybody's gonna like it, and it's just like that. It's just like the Impulse records of the 60s. It's like, here it is, take it or leave it, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? This is some quality stuff. If you wanna dig it, there it is. And man, I'm telling you, I love it. Let's take a look at some of the artwork in here. You know, we got this whole cosmic thing going on. Look at this, just fantastic illustrations. Very much, you know, they got their whole aesthetic thing going, man. And it's just like, it's just fantastic stuff. So let's wrap it up a little bit. We've been talking about the Comet is coming, hyper-dimensional expansion beam. Man, you know what I'm saying? I give it, 5 burning comets, flying around. Actually, a comet doesn't burn, right? It's ice, you know what I mean? But you get the idea, you know what I'm saying? Or, let's give it, a big floating thumbs up, like going, there you go. Hey, look at that. You see that thing? Hey, that's what I say right here. This is worth your time. Check it out. If you're adventurous, you want something that has that electronic sound that kind of relates to your kind of, post-Coltrane jazz in an oblique sort of way, hey, this is it. Please do check it out.
To find out more about the Comet is Coming, hyperdimensional expansion beam, please visit their website and check out the description below this video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to CatSynth TV.
Hey, you're watching CatSynth TV!